a big salad for like $100 because it's more salad, but it's not for one. It's like a big salad.
Mm, love a lobster roll. Okay, so what do you make of all this? Like she's great at staying in the headlines. She's we can wrap up the Jay Logan thing. She says he's just desperate, fame hungry.
Hmm.
Came back at that and was like, Bethany, I have dress stars way beyond you, sweetie. You are minuscule compared to my clientele. You're a grifter and I'm calling you out. And it does seem as though they're going to return the clothing items to him. So, and now we've updated the Poshmark store. I mean, it's a little, I don't know.
And by the way, now we know your name. So I mean, do you want to change your name? Look, I could see Bethany being a little embarrassed that like she's hawking shit on Poshmark. And by the way, I don't know. I just find it like, is it possible she has look, a lot of people have said even back then that this $120 million is very
Oh, from
overstated.
Skinny Girl.
Which,
Yeah, I
yeah, it's
wondered that.
very overstated. And,
Well, did she have other investors? Didn't she have other investors? So, I have a friend. He owns the company, or he's one of the owners of a company called Snacklins, which went on Shark Tank and got a deal with Mark Cuban, and it is veggie snack chips. They're valued at I don't know how much, 15 million, let's say. And they're growing it to then, of course, sell, like do a $50 million deal, right? But my friend isn't going to get, my friend is going to get millions of dollars, but he's not going to get like the 50 million. You know what I mean? Like you've got Cuban, you've got other people along the way. I mean, wasn't Skinny Girl like that? Wasn't just like,
I think
weren't they by
so.
the time they sold, they probably had 10. I mean, these brands, these companies are hard to get off the ground.
Did you have to mention Mark Cuban? Do you know that I'm still in mourning? Mr. Cuban is
What
resigned.
happened? From
He's
what?
he's
Oh,
from
from
Shark
Shark
Tank.
Tank?
Yes.
Really?
It has been, I believe, 15 years. Shark Tank started and it did
I
okay in the
didn't know this.
beginning, and they said, we need a big name. And they went out. I watched it first season with Kevin Harrington, but they said we need a big name. And they got, because Corcoran and John, they were names, but they weren't the big name. And they got
They weren't.
Cuban. He wants to spend more time with his kids and wife. I mean, at some
I
point
love
when
it.
you don't need the money,
And
why
he sold
not?
the Mavericks. Yeah, good for him. I love him. He's a good person. Barbara's a good person.
It's a
It's
great show. It's a great fucking show, guys. One of the best.
I don't know Bethany's financial situation. I really don't. I will just say I said this, like I had to unfollow, I don't know, maybe it's been 8 months. It's been a blessing. I've unfollowed her, Chrissy Teigen. There's just been people I've unfollowed and it's like it's so lovely. Um because it's one thing
Congratulations.
after another and it never makes any sense. And you're like, okay. At least
Well,
Mel Robbins, you know what you're gonna get. Let them. Let them.
well, speaking of Tegan, before we move on, apparently she's back on the bottle, and
I pay
uh,
zero attention. She's another one that it's like from one thing to the Target products and books. I'm sober. I'm not sober. I've got one kid. I've got four kids. I've got, oh, my
well,
husband. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Now I'm a chef. Like, it's a bazillion different things without any direction. And someone who's very talented, actually.
you
But
know what?
again, no strategy.
Well, I have to. You're not going to be happy with me. I'm supporting Bethany today. I need to support Chrissy Teigen because I just got the best baking products. And no, no, no. Let me tell you something. First of all, she is doing an amazing partnership with Thrive Market. Now, it's thrivemarket.com/velvet rope. You get 30% off. Seriously, do you realize this is like your health food store online? Everything's in one place. I just got not only her baking products, you better sit down. Cloud, Khloud. It is Khloe Kardashian's.
I do want to try that,
Okay,
actually.
well, seriously, Sarah, I'm not joking. It is protein popcorn. My friend's like, what's the point of protein popcorn? I'm like, huh? Do you ever like need to snack on something instead of snacking on chips, which have don't you want to snack on protein? And it
Mhm.
tastes like popcorn. Listen, you go to thrivemarket.com/velvet rope and I'll get you 30% off. Chloe, I swear to you, this isn't like an ad. Chloe, well, I mean, Chloe's popcorn is phenomenal. phenomenal. I swear to you,
I
it's
really want to
phenomenal.
try that. I love
Okay.
Chloe. So I really want to try. I really want to try that.
Okay, I'm gonna
People
send
are
you the
also going to
link.
say to me, Sarah, what are you talking about? Chloe does one thing to the next as
No,
well.
no, no,
Well,
no, no. This
I
is
like I
major.
like my Chloe money. She's very real, I feel like.
By the way, what do you think of some of your girls? We have rumors of stuff circulating in the Potomac.
Okay, I'm so excited. Okay, love the P. I ride for the P. Can we get it? This could be a 2 hour show between what's going on with
Well,
Ashley Darby.
how
Michael
much time do
Darby
you
is
have?
hung like John Hamm. I mean, where do we begin?
Where would you like to
Where do we
begin?
begin? And we have new cast members. Okay, well let's talk Ashley because we can probably wrap that up fairly quickly, and then we can get into these new alleged cast members. Darby's killing it. Bravo loves her.
She's really
Loves
pretty.
her. Stunning on
Love
Love Hotel.
Hotel it's good. It's cute.
Well, she's like basically finding love there, except for she was a bit triggered by the guy that she sort of wants to date because he's been in a throuple. And that was really bringing
Yes.
her back to her nights with Mr. Darby, who Mr. Darby always liked a third.
Mr. Darby always like a third. Listen, she has Wally and she has Ralph. She has like two of the hot. She's kissing this guy, this silver fox. Oh, he's hot. And the other one's hot too. They're both hot. Yeah, she's doing well. And Giselle's like, I don't have emotions. I'm like a dude. I'm like, welcome to my world, Giselle. It's cool.
What did you make of? I mean, was it any shock? But basically, she just says she's craving monogamy like no other. And, Mr. Darby, they had rules for their threesomes that they couldn't know the person. They had to mutually agree that they were going to hook up with this person. There couldn't be contact, all this stuff. I mean, is it a shock at how open their marriage was, or did we really already know that?
I mean, I think it was listen, I don't what the hell do I know? I don't necessarily understand I'm not judging, but I'm a little conservative. I understand sleeping with everyone because I mean, I ain't such a pillar of monogamy over here, but I'm single. I understand being a single slut. And I don't understand, or just being in a relationship. I don't understand having it open. I don't want it open. I'd rather just be a slut or get married.
Oh, me neither. I could never do. I mean, I admire because they were married for how many years? What, 8 years or something? 9 years? I mean, to hang in there and do that, God bless them. I'm with you. I can't be open. I'm way too jealous.
I mean, I like being a slut, but if I found
I
someone I
know.
liked, I wouldn't be a slut. I would take myself off the market. But nobody wants me at this point. So let me just continue down my slutty ways. She did
And
say that he has a huge dick. Yes,
Mr.
Mr.
Darby, I wonder if he appreciated that because he's been awfully quiet, online. And I will say this, you guys all know I was in the DMV for years and years. I say it all the time on the
Yeah.
Kane Show and on Sarah Tyne Mel. I worked in radio, Fox 5 DC. There was always the rumor around DC that he really hated the show because DC, and that it's very interesting with these new castings. DC is a very closed mouth town. They've never been able to do really a second reality show. Now, apparently, I don't know if it's Bravo or Hulu is testing and trying to do another reality show with a group of people in DC, but it's notoriously been very hard because people are private. And he was in real estate. And the rumor always was in DC, allegedly, that he hated the show and that his business really suffered. Like people did not like the way he was on the show. They didn't want to do real estate deals with him. And that is very DC.
I mean, it's believable, right?
100%. So I wonder if he appreciates now that we all know he's got a huge wang.
Well, he has
Michael.
a huge one, apparently. So does Jansen. Luann is the voice of reason, letting us know that ladies and some gentlemen love it when it's big. Do you know? Because last year, no, famously, we announced a new cast member on
Yeah.
RHOP named Stacey Rusch, and your eyes lit up. You said, "I know Miss Rush." Do you know either of these, Tia Glover and Angel Massey? You know
No,
these ladies?
Rush was such a freaking great cast. She really was. I worked with her.